Hi everyone. So if you saw my guinea pig of the day video with Riley a couple of days ago, I'd mentioned that she is a slightly rotund, slightly fat, quite fat. Could do with losing some weight. Okay, and people in the comments were genuinely interested about, how do you know when a guinea pig's too big? What should they weigh? What complications can they have if they're overweight? And how do I know that she's overweight? That kind of thing. So let's talk about it. Now, I have always been, and I've always stressed to people, try not to worry too much about your guinea pig's weight. Obviously, if they're very, very thin, then try and fatten them up like what we saw with Bernadette and Sabrina, the rescue girls. They need to be a bit bigger. But in terms of a big pig, now, I've always said, if your guinea pig has a little bit of weight on them, that is better for them because they're prey animals and they hide illnesses very, very well. If you've got a big pig, you're going to notice a difference in weight very, very quickly. And they've got the reserves there, to help them, to give you a bit of time to react and respond and get them treatment. Whereas if you've got a very thin pig, your time frame to get them better is a lot shorter. So I've always said, if you can get a bit of weight on your pigs, then fantastic. You need to keep an eye on their feet, particularly their back feet. So it's quite difficult on, have you got tickly toes? Have you got tickly toes? Yeah, she's leave my fire. Anyway, her feet are fine. Her feet are lovely and soft. There's no hard lumps on them. They're not sore. They're not blistered. So in terms of foot health, she is really, really good. But when, as I said in the guinea pig of the day video, she had a very minor surgery on her eye a couple of months ago, and she was literally under for a couple of minutes. But because guinea pigs are very fragile, there is always a vet nurse there listening to their heart so that they can detect when your guinea pig is in stress when they're under. And I was told that it was quite difficult to hear Riley's heartbeat because she's surrounded by so much chonk. So that is obviously now we're at a point where, yes, her feet are okay and she can move around quite happy, and she's happy and she's healthy in that respect. If for whatever reason she was to come down with, say, ovarian cysts, or she had, I don't know, a liver problem or something, or she had something that meant that she needed to be put under for a longer period of time, she has a higher risk of not coming out of it because she's so big. Does that make sense? So people were asking me about, what should your guinea pig weigh? And as I said, try not to stress over it, but if you want numbers, your females should tend to be a bit smaller than your males. So your females can range anywhere from 800 grams up to 1.1 kilograms. If they're getting over that, they're starting to get a bit on the chonky side. But as I say, if their feet and everything are okay, don't stress about it, all right? Your males can be a bit bigger. I've had males push the scales at 1.6 kilograms, and they were perfectly healthy pigs, just big boys. So it can vary between the males and the females. So the only reason I know that Riley is overweight is because of that minor operation that she had. So she does need to lose a little bit. And you can tell as well because she's got quite a small face, but she's got, look at this chin pillow. I mean, it's amazing. It's an amazing chin pillow. She's like, you, human, keep calling me chonky. And I'm not impressed with it. But you're a pretty chonk. So yeah, I hope this helps. Try not to stress too much over your guinea pig's weight. And say there are things that you can do to increase weight or decrease weight, but it's a lot harder to do in a herd because obviously you can't control what everybody's eating. It's much harder to do in a herd. But this summer, you are going outside to get some exercise, aren't you? Say yes, yes, no, yes. Right, anyway, I'll see you later. Bye. Customary nose boop. Boop. Oh, you're so pretty, even if you are chunky.